20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
Yeah, here we go.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At the Cowboys' 48-yard line.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. Rush to his left. He's going to run it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. Flush to his right. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play for Minnesota. 33 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he'll go down
something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. 3rd and goal. Now McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yeah! There we go!
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. One knocked away, and it's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. I have a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Andrew Van Ginkel. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, and he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown Vikings. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
First down, right back to Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide eight. Then we're going to 53. 26.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He's going to air this one out for Jones. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide eight. 26. 26.
First down, Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. And only just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yeah! 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Vikings with the edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Yeah! Here we go!
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Prescott to throw it on fourth down. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Here's Joe. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the 1st down.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Now a shot here, deep middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here we go. Right, wide, hey, wait.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. To the outside. Catch made by Pickett. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Yeah,
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be 2nd and long.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll work forward a short gain to the 25. Starling Thomas is there on the tackle. 2nd down, they need 7.
2nd and 7.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take wide, hey. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's the 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Project this ain't what you want.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's first and goal. They run over center with Williams. They'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Yeah! Hey, boy,
Now a second down throw for Prescott. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Where you make your mark in the NFL playing quarterback, Mike, is anyone can operate from a clean pocket. But how good are you when that thing gets a little muddy? And this is an NFL-type throw. You're down here. You're looking for a touchdown tight in the red zone. You're in the face of pressure. You've got to hold it for just an extra second to let that route come open. Not everybody can do that. In this case, he hangs in there, delivers it on the money, and comes away with a big touchdown.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. On the move left. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's caught. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, there we go. I check line.
Prescott on first down. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go.
On second down, it's Dak. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Moore going in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's going to try it here again. That is good. What a throw. High, Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Reichel good with the extra point. And the Vikings add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. They'll return this from the 11. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be 2nd down. here's McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. Moore going in motion. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. The feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. This to the right side, but it's gonna wind up incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. The reception for Rondale Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A big play for Minnesota. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Moore going in motion. To the air once more is McCarthy. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
7 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards.
At the 42-yard line.
The RPO. That one is complete. Down the left sideline. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Williams.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, you take him down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It's third down and goal to go.
Here we go. What do you think?
He'll try to run it with Williams. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
2 yards.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. And now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So that one is 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Wide.
First down, Prescott going up top. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He gets free. And he will go all the way. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys cut into the lead a little bit.
42. Cowboys 17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The bootleg. It's McCarthy. And he gets rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can. Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
65 cat.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He makes sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
43-yard line.
On the play fake. Dak. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Here we go, here we go.
First down on first down. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Brings up second and 16 at the 21-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Jones. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. The left side, it's caught by Felton. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target.
That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. It is a sack.
It's second down.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. He's got it. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. A return coming from the 14. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 6.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, what can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Prescott now. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Cup 19. Let's go now. Ready?
Little play action here with McCarthy. Rolling right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's complete to Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yeah. There we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. There's a short one caught by Ferguson. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
We're going to 53.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it will come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Here's McCarthy. On a short one taken by Hawkinson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
34-yard line.